Can't wait for this challenge in Houston. I think it'll be our toughest challenge yet. I have a lot of respect. I think they're a very well organized team, and the work that they do, the staff over there and the players, they have a good identity. They know how to execute their identity. So it's a big challenge, one that we've been excited for. We've been looking forward to for a while.
All right, we are going to start with Melina Gaspar.
Can you hear me?
There you go.
Yes, thank you. So hi Mark. Since my question is about the number of goals the team is having, because in the last match we could see that they had a record number of shots, but only 2 goals. So are you a little bit concerned maybe about the fact that the Thorns are not capitalizing many more of the opportunities they're creating? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the question. Not concerned at all. We had 2 days of training. I think the control in the game, in attack, the creation of opportunities to score goals was really good. That's when you don't have those, that's when you panic and when you worry. More training, more time back together, improved decision-making in the final third. I'm sure everything will be absolutely fine. You know, I relate to when I go back to Challenge Cup last year, we were struggling to get into the moments to create. Here we are in those positions, and just that connection in the final third was just off. And that was very different to how it's been throughout the whole of preseason and other games for us. So no need to panic. And this week, a lot of good work and good time and care to improve, continue to develop those relationships in those areas of the field.
Grant Little.
Hi, Mark. Hope you're doing well. I was wondering if you could speak about your overall assessment of the first 3 matches and what you're focused on improving against Houston before the Challenge Cup final and the regular season start.
Yeah, thanks for the question, Grant. It's all about performance. I think the performance at home to KC was a good performance with the context of a lot of changes. But it was a really hard game and a really tight game, and it was closer than it should have been. Yeah, good performance. Yeah, 7 out of 10. And against Chicago away, you know, tough first half against the ropes, really much improved second half. The quality of the overall game from us and Chicago was really low for NWSL. It was really low. For whatever reason, the field was a bit tough and bumpy, but yeah, it just wasn't a great soccer game. Yeah, that was a 7 out of 10, 6.5, 7 out of 10. However, the grit, the character, the mentality, the adversity that we faced, this is a game that always tells you as a coach what your group is made of. And I've been fortunately in situations where the team does what they did that day. There's been once or twice in 9 years where I've been on the sideline seeing the team go the opposite way, and you realize that you really need to work harder on the culture and the mental piece. And then the game against OL Reign was a 7.5. So 7, 7, 7.5, or a 7, 6.5, 7.5. Yeah, a few people have been saying, wow, it's amazing, and the results, and look at you, and 3. Performance has been okay. And the biggest way to express that is we had positional meetings like we do most weeks after the OL Reign game. Players and us, we were so happy after the game. When players had reviewed the positional clips and came in for their positional meeting, every meeting, goalkeepers, backline, midfield, forwards, had a feeling of that was okay, but we need to be better. We just won. We've got to score 5, 6 goals. We really controlled the game. We were really dominant in many areas, but everyone agreed this is nowhere near where we can be. So we have been okay so far, and we need to improve performance is how we feel. And Houston is going to provide a massive challenge. We have to be improved because this is a really good team. We're playing in a tough stadium and tough conditions.
Caitlin Best.
Hi, Mark. We just talked to Natalia a few minutes ago, and she was saying that she's had kind of a tough transition to the league, and there's some areas where she feels like she can improve. And it was kind of surprising for me to hear that because I feel like she's been kind of a standout for everybody who's been watching her. So I'm just curious what you're seeing with her, her performance so far, and what you feel like she could improve on.
I agree with both. I agree that she has had an instant impact and had a very big influence on all the games she's played in, and moved positions, and trying to transition to a new league city team. But I agree that she's had the impact. But I also think she's a 3 out of 10 of what we're going to see, a 4 out of 10 of what we're going to see, because this is a big change of her, and she really needs to settle in and obviously continue to build relationships, feel comfortable and feel good on and off the field. And we're months away from that. She needs to feel more comfortable and confident within the identity of the team, the principles of how we play. So it's scary. And I think I said that after maybe the OL Reign game, is that, yeah, she's done well, but we are nowhere near what she will be able to do. So I really agree with both. Then at the same time, you're seeing a hint of her mindset. I think she could have the best game at right back or centre back or left back the NWSL has ever seen. She will get on a laptop and say to you guys, yeah, but it was okay, I can improve. This is her mindset. So I got to protect her from that. Sometimes she has to give herself a pat on the back and say, wow, with the context of the whole last 3 months, I'm doing all right, which we try to do. She just wants to get better every day, and that's positive.